Well, it sure is a beautiful day today. It's about 90, well, probably about in the light 80s today. And it's a nice summer day. It's a nice day to work on my car. And what I'm about to do, I'm about to remove the coolant out of my reservoir system. And I'm going to show you how I do it. Okay, the way I do this is I'm putting in the reservoir in my system. So the first thing you do is make sure you have a siphon like I have here. Then make sure you have a bucket like I got right there. Now put the bucket down below. So once you get the flow going, the flow of gravity will make the antifreeze come from the reservoir down into the bucket right here. So what you do is take the cap off like that. Put it aside. Okay, and then you put one of these down in the reservoir like so. Make sure it's clean. Okay, and then you get this other end and you make sure that you have it down in the bucket like that. Okay, and keep it in the bucket. Now once you have both of these like that, okay, I'll go back over it again. You got the hose right there inside the reservoir. The reservoir has antifreeze in it, and you got the bucket with the line or the siphon going into the bucket down below. What you do is you just start squeezing on the ball right here and get it going. Okay, and when you start squeezing the ball, what you do is you want to get one of your fingers and you want to hold this end down here while you're squeezing the ball. So what that does is like you're building up pressure, and once the fluid starts flowing, you see it coming, you let it off on this end, it'll keep flowing. The flow of gravity will make it come out into the bucket. So what I'm going to have to do is put down the camera, and then I'll start squeezing the ball and allow the antifreeze to get flowing through the lines. Okay, I've put the camera down and I got the flow going. You can see the fluid coming down through the line like this, and it's going down into my bucket. Now make sure that you keep this hose all the way down in it, that way no other air will get into the line, and the air or gravity will cause the fluid to just keep filling it up, just like that. So I'm going to keep washing it to make sure that I get all the fluid out, or the antifreeze out of the reservoir. So it's coming on out of there. I think probably about 25% of it's done come out, so it's still flowing. You see I got the trickle right there, which means that I got the flow going right there. Okay, and you see the bulge right there in the ball? That means I have enough pressure into the ball to allow the fluid to go through. So I'm just going to sit here and watch it. And it is coming out pretty good. I got, see that current down there, the bubbles coming up. That's just showing that the fluid is coming on out of there like it's supposed to. Okay. It's still coming on out. I can see it rising. You can see the line right here. You can see the bubbles. You can see the fluid right there coming through the lines right there. So it's coming right on through there like it should. Okay, I don't see too much of the bubbles. The water's risen too high, but it's still coming through there. I can see it's still rising. So I'll go up here and check and see how much more I got. So pretty much it's got a lot of it. I can't really tell the exact amount, but I'll just make sure that this is down there well enough to where it'll keep coming through there. But it is coming out. Can't really tell. Can't really tell how much has come out. It's kind of hard to see because the tank here is kind of dark. But it is coming on out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and set this camera down and make sure I hold both of these lines. It's still coming through there because I see the bucket is still filling up right there. So when it gets full, when the reservoir starts getting empty here, and it looks like it's pretty close to it, okay, looks like it is from here, from what I can tell. But when it's empty, I'll come back. Okay, now it's done stopped and it's pulled out just about all it's going to pull out. There may be a little bit more in there, but that's not really going to hurt me, because when I pull this out, that means that I won't have a leak. And it's just about empty right here. But see, that's just about halfway full right there. And you can see in the lines, I just stopped the ball right there. Has done let off the pressure right there. And it's not flowing right there, so I'll go ahead and pull this out right here. Okay, and just pull this aside. And go ahead and pull this up. I'll go ahead and get the rest of this out of there. Okay, so that's how you use a siphon. The siphon antifreeze out of your system or out of your coolant reservoir.